Oklahoma Matters with Ed Kelley, sponsored by OOK, Oklahoma's exchange-traded fund.
I'm Ed Kelley, editor of The Oklahoman. Merging local governments in urban Oklahoma makes sense. And it particularly makes sense in these revenue-strapped times for all levels of government, which have been hit hard during the recession. But just because it makes sense doesn't mean it'll ever happen. Talk of consolidating essentials like law enforcement and fire protection raises the roof in some quarters, particularly small suburban communities that are surrounded by Oklahoma City and Tulsa. It's going on right now in Tulsa. There, the mayor, Dewey Bartlett, is trying to pull together a group between the city of Tulsa and Tulsa County that would examine what services might possibly, and the key word is possibly, be merged. But according to the Tulsa World, suspicions abound that the county wants to take over the functions of the city. So the simple formation of a working group might never get off the ground. Meantime, the World reports talk of possibly consolidating police duties in Bixby, Jenks, and Glenpool under the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office prompted a howl of protest from the unionized cops. No surprise there. Sadly, what's happening in the Tulsa area is no different than what's happened in the Oklahoma City area. A few years ago, Mayor Mick Cornett offered to help a handful of small towns in the city area cut a boatload of costs by consolidating fire departments. One of those communities was Bethany. At the time, former Fire Chief Gary Mars pointed out that fire trucks from Oklahoma City often go right through Bethany to fight a fire in Oklahoma City. Thus, wouldn't it make sense for Oklahoma City to take over fighting fires for its smaller neighbor? Well, you'd thought big bad Oklahoma City had threatened Bethany with its very existence. Bethany officials huffed and puffed and killed the idea without serious discussion. So the issue died and it hasn't been brought up since. In a roaring economy, every little burg and byway in Oklahoma could stay loaded up on services provided by local government. That's the way it's always been in our populous state. But just because we've done it that way for 100 years doesn't mean we have to do it for another 100 years.